Welcome to the final part of the Extreme Week of History. We talked about the furry community, we talked about the brony community, and we talked about the sports and wrestling communities, and, well, the pro wrestling communities. And now we are going to do and perform the main event, which is me reacting to an interview by, uh, someone by the name of Star Pup Alex. And I actually talked with my friend, fun time to see if maybe they can, you know, get me, an interview slot as well, because there's definitely a lot that I would like to say on whether, the topics are about or how the interview process works, because I definitely would like to schedule something with them so I can have my 2 cents on what I need to say about certain things. But anywho, hope you all are doing fantastic and well. I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as I can because I've done a total of 4 streams. This will be my fourth one, and that's the whole three-parter stream. Part of the extreme, exchange week is all about. It's just me talking about those 3 topics, and then this will be the final one for today. So I did 4 streams. I cut the grass. I did work. I just did some working out. The only thing I need to do now is just lift just a few more weights. Actually, no. I just need to lift one more weight. Do that around 50 times, and or maybe just do like do 2 sets of 25, and then that should be it. Cause my legs, my arms, and everything, oh, feels great. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this, and grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, because this is the conclusion of the three-parter Omega stream. If we have time, I can pretty much go over my thoughts on the cartoon community, because trust me, I have a lot to say, but I condensed it only to 40 minutes, and I did this while I was on the treadmill, so I was able to take care of 2 things at once. Alrighty, so reinventors, you ready to be a part of this new chapter? Let's do this. I am ready. I am excited. Let's do this. This was 4 months ago, so I know I'm pretty late to the party, but let's do this. Interviewing Fun Time EXE. Now, before we get started, a good friend of mine, they actually helped with adding the edits to my pony model, which now needs to be updated, and because it's a little bit on the broken side, because that's just what happens when you pretty much have an unoptimized avatar in VR chat where there's constantly multiple updates. So yeah, alrighty, let's do this. And we're just going to react to this. That's pretty much all we're going to do. We're going to react to this. If you have any questions in the comments, let me know. And if you need to leave, just simply, lurk. Helps me out a lot. Check out my YouTube. And if you haven't already, check out my Instagram. I have tons of questions for you all. So maybe do like the Lucky Bunny and go answer some of those questions. All right. Let's do this.
And you should see. There you go. Hey, Chad, come on in. How are you doing? Chat's right there if you want to say hello. We are joined by the amazing Funtime EXE, who is a content creator on YouTube now, as well as a very, very old avatar creator. Aren't you?
Hey, hello. Hey, I exist. How's it going?
Yeah, are you nervous? First of all, first question, are you nervous?
Let's see. I never done this kind of stuff, so it's going to be just a bit nervous over there. But
I never known them to be nervous. They're pretty quite confident.
Yeah, this is exactly we're doing this. Fuck it.
There we go.
Look at your stream.
What's on my stream? OMG, the VTuber. Wait, is there a VTuber on screen right now? I forget to. Oh my god, there's a VTuber. Oh my god. VTuber, get out. Shoot. Technical difficulties. But yeah, Benny.
Hey, it's only normal. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself. Who are you? Who is Benny?
Well, it's the... Who am I? Wait, who am I? That's a good question.
That is a
Who
good
am I?
question.
So basically, when it comes to who you can be, you just need to know what you want to be. I want to be someone who is wishing to bring good times. Pretty much.
This is true.
Someone who
They do have
wishes
that
to
good
bring
nature in them.
memories and how to say the orange mango. Yes,
The orange mango.
I could not really make sense to you.
They smell like an orange mango.
Yes.
Well, I just learned
Star
something new.
right now. My beans are glowing, your whole body is glowing. Hold on. And now I'm gonna be broken for a second. Let me go fix myself. Well, okay. Now you can throw stuff at me.
This is honestly a very creative way how to do interviews. This is actually nice.
Stuff.
Yeah, people can throw stuff at me.
I
You're
am
gonna
the
see that.
guest here. I'm not gonna throw stuff. I'm just a guest here. I'm gonna throw stuff from you. That would be so good of me.
Which is gonna be the. Yeah,
Oh
there you
shoot!
go. You're not the only one with the
I'm so
fancy
both
stuff.
talking all of my. I need to.
Well, now I know that this is pretty much, SFW, so I will make sure to use a lot of my professional terminology as I can if I ever get interviewed.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen a lot apparently. Everybody wants to read them. Did you get FTPT working? No, I did not. Yeah, I was just talking to Benny about that. I think no, I was talking to another friend of mine about now working with Pro Alex. Yes. Yeah. Dragon says Benny nervous. No, that's nonsense.
They're a free spirit to the
Benny,
interviewer,
you can't
I
be
gotta
nervous.
say.
Benny, how did you get into like the more designing part of stuff? Designing avatars, designing words.
Practice, study, watch YouTube videos, and connect with others. That's my answer. You gotta do a lot of research.
The first months that I played this game in particular, I wanted to actually start making something like having actually something. I wanted to have something that would be representing something closer to what I wanted to be. So I
Okay.
was asking one of my friends if they could do like that as a favor, and they'll be offering themselves to make it as a commission thing that was like a.
Hey, I commissioned them multiple times. They are amazing.
Say themselves.
I shout them out like every chance that I get.
2 months and they did nothing. Pretty much, there was zero progress,
Relatable, understandable.
and you could tell. I was like being patient, but I couldn't be patient forever. So then I said,
Hey, got bills to pay, you know.
If I cannot get anything, then I have to do it myself. I have to say, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So after that, I pretty much needed to ask one of my other friends. I could just say,
And
he
their
was one of the
boyfriend.
people, my buddy Koyami.
Hmm.
He was able to give me help me getting the very first month.
Yup.
Though I
It's all
could
about the
get my
connection.
hands on, and I was able to actually start on something. What can I tell you right now is that I was starting on the SDK3 at the very beginning.
Mhm.
Because most people will start at the SDK2, which not just say it was very simplistic, but also quite.
You were the lucky ones. You didn't have to suffer like the rest of us.
Because he only had 8 emotes, buttons, and nothing more, pretty much. Nothing else that was fitting in.
So basically, your friend, you got into
Okay.
VRC, and then you were interested in the more creative part of stuff. You were like, okay, I wanna create stuff, have my own stuff, and I wanna have my own avatar retextured and everything. So
Look at this.
one of your
God damn
friends, people are throwing water at me. Well,
Damn.
so you
Imagine.
asked a friend, and as a usual for interaction goes, usual interaction goes, they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and then they just never did it. So you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it myself then." And
They're pretty free spirited, I will
and
say.
then you started doing it. Yeah.
Like I love
I
how
know
free
a lot of
flowing
people
this
like to
interview
watch
is.
you- this stuff.
I'm so used to like serious interviews, or like
About me, what do you?
just someone that's just
What did you?
always just ready with all the questions. So this is a nice change of
Really
pace.
the same concept. The same concept. You get an offer, nothing happens, and then it's doing yourself. I think it might be the same here.
It's something I've encountered so many times. So
Oh,
common.
you're guilty. You're guilty.
You do something
Count
you
to
never
4K.
do.
You're guilty. How dare you?
It's fine.
I don't understand the whole COD in 4K meme, but I just say it because
So
funny.
don't mind if this is my
I wouldn't
boyfriend.
know.
Shit.
For a second, I thought that was an NPC. Not gonna lie, but then I thought, oh, that is an actual person behind it.
So I want to ask a question. Let's quickly go through this. Anyone who asked what's your favorite coffee flavor? He doesn't drink coffee.
I don't really drink coffee, but if I will be like be in a mood for it, I will just be picking like either basic with some good sugar and milk, maybe, or something like cappuccino that has some
Coffee with milk?
sugar on it.
That's blasphemous.
No,
We drink coffee with water.
To it. Good coffee is good coffee. In that case, and that's as much as it matters. You know,
Yeah.
if you like coffee, just go with it. But do not be addicted to it. It's kind of expensive
You're just
though.
pointing me out. You're just pointing me out. Also, I don't get
No kidding, milk is expensive these
I
days.
am a little addicted. I drink coffee every single time I want to hop on stream because it just gets me into that mood of streaming. Like, gets me all hyped and I'm like talkative and everything. It can be classified as an addiction.
Wow.
1 cup of coffee is okay. Dentists recommend that you drink 1 cup of coffee. They say it's okay.
I'm still awake.
It's okay if you have 1. Not like a huge cup, but just like, a normal size amount of coffee is fine. That's okay. That's only if your body can handle. My body can't handle coffee anymore.
Anyways, what's going on?
But yeah, does anyone else want to ask a question? I drink. Okay, Dragon said I drink my coffee black or French vanilla cappuccino. I love my coffee.
Only those who drink their coffee black are the ones that are like, oh, I gotta rush and get out of here for work.
Ooh, nice.
Especially
Tell me I'm wrong.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me the coffee and make
chocolate.
it home.
Yes,
That's
please.
okay.
Give me the chocolate. I need
Give
it.
me the chocolate. That's why, even though I'm
I
a
need
dog,
chocolate.
even though I'm a wolf, I don't think I can canonically eat coffee. Eat chocolate, not coffee. What
Technically, you can. It's called a coffee cake. You just, So there are, coffee can technically be hard and then eaten. It's also coffee, chocolate, snacks. So
December
yeah,
2020.
so it's possible.
It happened in December 2020, and it basically happened like sometime after I was seeing the video with the gun.
If I ever do this interview, I'm gonna make sure I finish it. Oh god. Oh god, no! I lost my train of thought because of those Ugandan knuckles.
The part where you said the name.
The way, dude, the way, Baboda.
Do you know the word?
The way.
I don't know who I detest more, the Ugandan knuckles or the VR rats.
Alright. So after some time, you're a good puppy friend. After some time I was seeing that video, that's why I started. December 2020, I wanted to see what the hell was going on. And let's just say, besides the fact that I was crashing a lot of times, I was having lots of fun. It was quite addicting. It was quite addicting using it to have a great time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone who plays VRC can say that they're addicted. It's a way fun game.
Yes and yes, but kind of no, but yes.
What got you? What aspect of VRC got you into it? Like the creative side, meeting other people, or the side that we don't talk about on stream?
Oh wow! I wasn't expecting you to say that.
No, we do not talk about those.
Okay,
Okay.
that was unexpected.
So, what got me, most importantly, what got me, friendships. Because I was able to make friends so easily. Yeah, it was having lots of fun, you know.
Nice Mortal
It's
Kombat line.
so easy to make new friends when you just like try to not be a toxic piece of shit.
Yeah.
You do not want to be with that. If you try to be like having fun, and being listening to some music, maybe admiring some avatars here and there, just try to see something cool and cute and maybe fluffy if you want to, whatever you can be.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it can give you like so many. It can give you so many opportunities.
This is the most normalized Twitch chat I've ever seen in a while. Like, I'm actually shocked at this.
Because the more good people you meet, the more entertaining it get automatically.
I think the best part about it is that you can be yourself and you don't need to you don't feel compared by your appearance IRL with what you want to be. You can be whatever you want. And
Oh, if only it was that easy.
Chance to be yourself and show who you are.
Are you talking about VR Chat 2022, VR Chat 2023, or 2024? I'm like, are you talking about publics, private? I don't know.
You can be yourself, just don't do it so you can get the D.
Yeah.
Don't do it for that.
Not everyone deserves to know the full you. Make them earn it. Yep.
Yeah, this guy gets it.
You get it.
Well, if you start this game, yeah. If you start this game, just do it for the fun. You want to meet you people that are like having things in common with you and not trying to be toxic.
Yeah. This is not a game where you can like smash others or like just be very toxic to everybody.
Smash others. Goodness gracious.
Making connections.
What do you mean by smash others? Like fighting?
Interact with them no matter how far away they are from you. And I think that's the most important part about it.
I gotta charge my headset.
Oh,
my headset's already charged.
It's either that
Once 7 o'clock hits, I have to run and get something to eat. Eat since last night.
Yes. You could not have expressed this so much. That was perfect. I'm at lots of words. That was perfect. You could not have worded it more perfectly.
Well done, fun time.
Don't make this game an IRL version of Twitter. This is not Twitter.
Don't you mean X.com?
Yes.
That was 100% perfectly right. Oh my god. Cute voice? He has the cute voice. He's the cute one over here. Look at the avatar.
Fun time is one of those furries that if you call them cute, they will not be offended. I have a lot of friends like that. Like, it's a good feeling. There is one that I will give an exception to that rule because of personal experience, so I just call him Pos Pos.
Next question. This is by Jason in chat. Jason wants to ask, how do you think of the furry fandom has impacted your personal life?
Ooh, good question. That's a good one.
That's a good question. Okay, so would it make sense if I start by saying how did it become a furry?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
That's gonna be a later question, but you can just say it.
Well, it gets connected. It gets connected. How did it become a furry? Yeah, chat. Because I didn't know what a furry was.
Really?
I didn't know what it was actually. I kid you not. This was
That seems to be a thing. Like, a lot of people didn't even realize they were actually a furry when they were young. Until, like, they was introduced to the term.
Pretty much.
Like, I wasn't really introduced fully to the term until, like, high school. I think it was high school.
fine night.
Or was it middle school? Definitely high school.
I started to see someone using a portrait avatar, which to me, for the very first time, I thought it was looking incredible, gorgeous, and crazy.
Protogens are pretty cool. I just wish they had a little bit more to them. I'm just saying. Since they can be anything that you want them to be.
And I was very happy. Like I just felt so excited for it, and the cool stuff we had. Actually, well, if that would be okay with you, can you show it to you? I still have it by list.
Oh yeah,
actually.
yeah. Put it on. The fun fact about Chad is that it's a Prorogen. It's a Prorogen. Oh, that has to be one of the coolest Prorogens I've seen actually. That's actually really cool.
This is what started me. This is how it started me. Honest, literally.
That is so cool.
It was an Among Us world, by the way.
I remember when those things used to be everywhere. And don't worry, protogens are still very popular. Just think they need a new design.
Avatar before this, because I didn't know what I was supposed to be. So I was trying this. A few weeks went by, and then I realized, oh wait, this is called a protogen. Okay, I see. And then later on, I will see, oh wait, that's a furry. So then I will see, oh, I'm a furry in the game. That's fine. I don't really care because it's fun. You know?
So you went backwards. You went backwards. Like you didn't go, oh, NSFW art. This is furry, okay. Oh, there's a Prorogen model. Oh, there's a VR checking. You went the opposite way.
Either way, it works. Some people learn backwards, you know.
If I'm getting this right.
Some people have to compute their formulas in a different way than others.
2 years and a half. That is amazing. But
some people, you know, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Some people do b squared plus a squared equals c squared. But guess what? It's still going to equal c squared.
2 years and a half. How do you do that? Oh my god. There you go. There you go. I can do it.
5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 5 is also 15.
So, you made such a big audience, and you've worked with so many big people. I know you've worked with Potato Foxy VR, I think his name is, right? Here's Potato Foxy, right?
Foxy Boy VR. Foxy Boy VR.
Never heard of him.
And then all that.
That's my favorite. I need to find that line from Cosmos. So when someone tells me, "Have you heard this person just had that sound clip?" Where it's just never heard of them, because I'll be just spamming that like never heard of them.
So to continue, because that's where I was discovering what a boy was, and I was happy about it. Some people were happy about it, some people just were fascinated by it, and that's where I just got more and more fans and wanted to make my own stuff as I would explain the story behind it. Now, next question.
What inspired you to do all of this? Like, to be in VRC, you already talked about VRC, or you talking about the 41, but what inspired you to start all of this? How did you get to the point that you are right now, where you work with so many bigger people, and you know so many other people, and you made such a big connection? What inspired you to do this?
Well, first of all, I needed to make my own stuff to be actually spreading very well. That wasn't me. Then I needed to be talking with someone who will be helping me to put my stuff on a known word in order for other people to see it, to recognize it, and to meet more people that way. And then as months went by, I started to meet more and more famous people, pretty much. It's not really that complicated. I was getting my reputation, and then I got to meet, I got to see, they came to see me as time went by, because we talk about years. Here. You can tell.
But the amount of...
How to get it.
The time that you took to climb that ladder, it still amazes me that you're a furry only for like 3.5 years. And you've been so many places. You've seen so much of the fandom in such a small amount of time. That's amazing.
Oh.
That is
Small
amazing.
amount of time, I would just put it that way. I'm not
That's
saying
it's
that
not the smallest amount of time.
Oh.
Don't make me feel old. Don't make me feel like 2020 was a while ago. Come on.
Look at my core.
don't try to make me feel old. Oh wait, COVID was 4 years ago.
COVID was 4 years
Blame me
ago.
for making me feel old again.
COVID was 4 years
Gosh,
ago. It does not feel like that. Does not feel like that. That's been so long. Another question for Jason, which is really, really nice. I like that question. Can you tell us?
you kidding?
Can you tell us about about a project or collaboration you're very proud of?
I got it. I remember now. So me and Foxy Boy VR and Mikaza were at some point doing a bingo event.
Oh.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if that sounds familiar to you. But
it is. You showed me.
Ouch.
I remember you showed
Oh,
me.
Christ.
You showed me your name was there.
I'll be back.
yes. So
I
now
totally
you
like to
actually know what
know.
I'm talking about, but they don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's
What they
so,
don't.
it was the biggest. It was the biggest event that he was planning to make it a reality, where he was working in one hand because his avatar only had one hand because his controller was dead, which was actually, and it was special. It was like a 2 hour, like 1 hour and such of a video of entertaining, just doing random challenges, and I was being one of the, you could say, admins, like part of the challenges that they had played for me at the
What?
time.
Yeah.
They had like 5 things. They have 5 things if they were reaching out to me, and they did.
That's
It was epic.
What was the event? I want to ask you this.
It was amazing.
What was the event? I know there was a bingo sheet. There was like names of people, the columns and like challenges. What was that? Coming from me, because I love doing events and stuff. I just want to know what was it and what happened and how did it go.
So I had 5 challenges for the people, but it's been like over 2 years, and I kind of forgot most of it, which is me being kind of an idiot because I forgot much. But it was evolving to ways where snagging. One of them was like, oh yeah, let me just ways where I'm snagging on the ground to the finish line, just like that.
Yeah, just fly
Pretty
to the
much.
finish line.
Snagways.
But-
Snagways.
sideways.
You can say that.
Just butt scoot your way over there.
Yeah, buttways. Buttways.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, this guy gets it.
Also, hi, we'll see what come on in. Yeah.
I think the second challenge was an easy one, which was for them to give me the best compliment. Actually, like the most meaningful compliment. It was an easy one. Go to my
You're gonna interview you too. You're gonna be fun.
First one.
You're not gonna be the worst one. I can think of a lot of questions to ask you, especially like UI design kind of stuff. He's a UI designer. Fun fact. UI UX designer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask a lot of questions about that, dude. Don't you worry. They're gonna get to you too.
Yeah.
Don't you dare worry.
But yeah.
Nah, okay, maybe you've hit yes you are.
Okay, Neti, now that event, that bigger video is still around, but that's basically the best collaboration I was able to do, which I'm still really proud of it.
There's another question in chat by Jason again. Jason asking a lot of questions again. What are some common misconceptions about furry that you wish more people understood? Yeah, all of these questions I want to ask, but you guys are asking way too fast. What are some of the things that you some of the stereotypes and misunderstandings, concepts that the furry has that you don't like? For example, fatherless.
Well, that's the irony. That is more of a stereotype actually, because I have a father. I just don't have a mother,
Ooh, okay.
which is the
Yeah.
irony.
Yeah, yeah, but I want to say something,
Motherness.
but I don't want to reveal to chat too much. I don't have neither. I have stepdad and stepmom. But I do have some. I do have. So in
Good
some
for
sense,
you. At least they have a good family.
it applies. It doesn't
You
apply.
have a family though.
Hey, I got chosen. I was here. I was chosen to be here. But yeah, I love my father and my mom as well. Both of them are amazing. Ask him. I talk about them so much. And on YouTube, I'm going to be talking about my dad and stuff that my dad said that stuck around with me. I'm going to do a lot of like fun story times as well on YouTube very soon. There's a video right now being edited.
Oh
I'm going to be
god.
uploading on YouTube. Hopefully today or tomorrow. It'll be good. You're going to see a lot of that stuff. You're going to see a lot of that stuff. And nobody can call me fatherless anymore.
Nah, I cannot be called modernist. To me specifically, just call me modernist. I'm actually completely fine with it. I don't care about her. It's all good.
Get wrecked.
It doesn't bother me, honestly.
Whoever says that, get wrecked. You think we care?
That's
You think we care what you say to us?
I know you care. It's
Like,
whatever.
people-
What is this? You said stereotypes.
Stereotypes, yeah. Like people think furries are zoo. That gets misconceptualized a lot. That people like doing it with animals and stuff. And no. I said it so many times. That's not how it is. That kind of stuff, like
To put it in a better way. Let's put it in a better way. Whoever does that stuff, we gotta freaking hate them, kick them out, and say fuck you. That is the best way. It is actually the truth, because I have seen this kind of stuff, and not to say no. That is where you draw a straight line, never to ever surpass it. No excuses. You can never have an
Agreed.
excuse for that.
Like I agree that
Solid
there's
point.
like some furries and some of that kind of stuff in the community, but it's like a Venn diagram. There's a little bit of part which is, but half of the furry fandom, or like more than half of the furry fandom, we do not like those people. We constantly push those people out of our community. We're like, no, this is not the community for that. We are not that kind of a community. Also,
That is actually the biggest, not you know, that is the biggest also stereotype, because most of the people that are not furries tend to believe that we will be related to that, even though it's entirely not true.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest disappointment that's been across the years.
Like, are you saying that mascots
Pretty
in
much.
school, like the people who wear mascot costumes, do that? Are you saying that mascots do that in like football grounds and stuff?
No, like the mascots, it can depend on the person, because normally,
I mean,
normally you should never do that.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah.
if someone likes an animal, it doesn't mean they're gonna do it. Like not in like liking animals like that, but like liking animals as in animals are cute and they like having pets and stuff. They like parrots. Like I like wolves a lot. What's your favorite animal? I never asked you this.
Fox. I like foxes a lot. They
Yeah.
are amazing and energetic.
He likes fox as well. Let's go.
Hi.
Yeah. Just like a
Yeah.
it's a
Oh.
Aw.
What your boyfriend said.
Dude, you're cheating on me? Oh my
Gosh.
god, okay, I'm on it. I'm kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to steal anybody here. Jeez. Get me out of it.
No, it's fine. I
That's
make
not my
jokes like that
plan.
all the time with him. It's perfectly fine.
Let me just straight up say, let me just get straight to the point. When it comes to mascots across the world, like for example, when you're being a team of football or tennis or baseball or yeah, that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
you will see some teams having their own mascot, which can be like a bird, can be like a dog, can be like whatever a creature supposed to be.
Be a
And
lion.
that's why I find it confusing because like that's technically what a furry can be, and
Exactly.
they don't judge it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But if a casual individual wears something like that, then it's like a completely different
Yeah.
point of view, which wouldn't really make sense. Like if the individual doesn't do anything bad, then they shouldn't be judged for doing something they never do,
Yeah.
right?
Like if you like, I don't understand. Like
Simple as that.
people like Zootopia and everything like that kind of movies, and then there's like they're furries. They're literally anthropomorphic animals, and then they're like, no, this is fine. It's a good movie. And then furry art, they're like, you. Like, why? It's the same thing.
It is pretty much the same thing.
It's
It
pretty
maybe
much
it
the
can
same
depend on the artist, maybe it can depend on the quality, it can depend
Yeah.
a bit on the quality of the art. But the general point of view, if it's like furry creatures, it is supposed to be cute, then let it stay cute. There's
Let it
nothing
stay
bad with
cute.
that, literally.
Yeah. I don't. This thing in the furry
Simple as
fandom
that.
that I love. It's anti-furry saying ew furries, and then after 1 or 2 years becomes furry.
I have seen that stuff happening before. Yeah, I have seen that happening before, yeah.
It's like ew furry. I'm not a furry.
I was hated them. I was not really hated them before, but I kind of become one. Oh no.
Yeah,
So anyways,
I'm a
what's the
furry
next
now.
question?
Oh, okay, I'm a furry. But yeah, Jason asks again another question. Can you share a story about a time when your persona helped you in a challenging situation or provided you with comfort?
When what did Persona?
I think
Huh?
before this question, we need to ask a question before this, which is how did you become? How did you design your persona? What does your persona mean? Where did it come from?
Well, at first I didn't know what I wanted, so I was just basically picking some cool designs, just trying to merge them together. And as time went by, I was making like more focus on orange corners and blue corners, like two different sides from each other. So then I decided the orange seems to fit me more because it gives me more shininess, energy, enjoyment. I was thinking that it kind of represents closer to what I need to be more special because I become by a bunch as time went by that it is not easy to combine orange colors to actually make it look very good.
Yeah.
I become font is actually a challenge, which I was surprised about that. It's actually like a piece of cake. This is one of my pieces of cakes right here, right in front of your eyes. It's not that hard, but it makes me feel special.
But it does complement, like the green and the orange do complement each other very, very well. I do really like that. It's very cute. It works very well. And I like that both of us have kind of the same thing. My avatar is yellow to like show a more warm colors, like a star, like a,
Warm colors.
yeah, like a star,
Yeah,
basically, like I'm a
star.
star, like a star. And on the other end, you're the same kind of thing. You're glowing and everything. Like a star, you're shining
Warm colors,
out.
baby. Warm colors.
Warm colors, and that's, I think it's a very nice thing.
I want to be. I think we get the idea. Please ask me something else. And as well, if it's from Jason again, I think he has a crush or something, because that is ridiculous amount of questions.
I put on my headset and all of you guys start throwing stuff. And I just getting a for all.
Yeah, you got. That's what you get, man.
This is great stuff, I mean, my god. I've also been a furry before VR chat, fun fact. I actually became a furry, I think, when I was 11. And I'm still a furry. That's like. How many years is that? That's like 7 or 8 years. Oh, I'm old. Even though I'm not 18 yet.
Gosh.
Oh my god. What do you think is the most underrated aspect of the furry community and deserves more recognition? Recognition. That's what's something that's like very underrated about the fandom? Recognition. Something very underrated about the furry fandom that you actually like, but not a lot of people talk about it, basically.
Wait. You asking what is the stuff of reaction that normally people talk about but they like it?
Yeah, that people don't talk about a lot, but it's something that you really like about the furry fandom, but people just don't talk about it too much.
That is a good question. Because I have not really been thinking much about that I know of. Because I know that some people are more into looking fancy, some others looking being cute, which is a general thing. Maybe extra fluffy, maybe extra sassy, like more sensual looking, or
Some straps.
just to. I can tell you. Okay, I can tell you right now. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I think the main thing that normally people talk about, it's the fact that the furry community is easy to be accepted in, because there are many people who feel lonely. There are many people who don't experience affection as much, and as soon as you become a furry, and if you try to show that you want to be a better person, you want to be having a better path in your life,
Yeah.
you gotta get easier accepted. You're able to express yourself more. You open about your own emotions as it goes by. You can be more confident about say what bothers you. And not just believe that if you cry, you always need to tough it up. I mean, you and I are still men. I'm definitely a guy. I'm not changing that, but because some in a normal way, most common advice when you're having like emotional distress and stuff like that is to be told to tough it up.
Yeah, which I don't like.
Basically, just like sometimes it makes sense to tough it up depending on how easy it is to move on from the problem. But if it's more of an emotional state, you might need a little bit of emotional support. More just be told, you're a man, you're strong, you can do whatever you just need to stop giving a fuck. It doesn't always work that way. Because we still have emotions. We just, as a furry, you can express it easier in that regard.
I completely agree with that.
I think that's a good answer.
I said this a lot of times. I think to my community, I am bigender. I go by he, him, and she, her. I'm a male and a female, which a lot of people don't know. I am both sides, and I'm both sides not because I feel then gender dysphoria. Don't feel body dysphoria. I do, but at the same time, it's like I don't want people to go, oh, you can't cry because you're a male. Or you can't do this. You can't like the color pink because that's a female color. Stuff like that. You have to toughen up because you're a male. You can't cry. Those kind of limitations I feel like are not important and not like you don't need them. You don't need to add them. Why do you have them? There's no like logical reason.
Social stereotypes.
Like they don't serve anything. They don't serve anything. So it's kind of like it's a little bit useless, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's like that's the basic way, like wearing pink or blue or being a bit more emotional than a normal more human dude would be like that's kind of actually useless because it just means that you wouldn't matter to have your own
Yeah.
part of the view, point of view, especially when you didn't do anything wrong, of course.
Yeah.
That's when
Exactly.
it gets more tough up. That's when it gets more stupid.
Because I don't like the concept of, oh, you're depressed? Don't be. It's like, that's not how it works.
That would just mean you have to wear a mask. That
Yeah.
would just mean you have to wear a mask to pretend to smile, when behind it you have some distress that you're just not.
I've been hearing everything from all the way in the kitchen, and so far, this looks good. It's looking great.
Yeah. I agree with that. And that's why
Yeah.
I think the furry fandom shines as well. I do agree with you. That furry fandom
There we
lets
go.
you be comfortable.
Hey, boy, what's up? So, homie, just got off work. Feel great to be back working again. Hey, welcome back to the workforce, my homie. How you enjoying the interview?
So whenever I'm talking, he tries to mimic me and starts like chirping. Thank you.
I just had to finally get me something to eat. I haven't eaten anything the past 5 hours. So I've been so busy with working out and doing yard work.
I was talking.
So far this interview's been great, about the 42-minute mark.
Like he starts like squeaking because he's like trying to mimic me. And he's like, add me into the conversation as well. I want to speak as well. And I'm like,
the more you talk about that, the more you remind me of the song. Only me. You just remind me of that now.
Dang, I messed up my impossible walk.
That's basically him in a nutshell. But yeah, how did you get into making YouTube videos? I know that you got into making YouTube videos recently.
Oh yes. Well, okay. This is gonna be the best answer that I could give it right there. So, 4 years ago, when I was young, more than 4 years or something like that, I was watching on YouTube, famous for people from the chat, like Wawa the Protogen, Snowy, Rich O'Neill, and Jace, among more of these fascinating entertaining creators, right?
All names that I have no idea who they are.
And basically, they have always been pretty entertaining, pretty interesting in what they're doing. Quite open about it, quite singing about it, most of the time, of course. And it inspired me, you could say. As I was watching them,
I love short-term memory loss. It's great. It's great.
Especially when they'll be getting, like, some of them will get drunk. They can make a whole video about it, and then just be like hysterical laughing at almost everything. That was like so contagious to me. Hysterical, not giving a damn about what's going on. It's just enjoying it in a nutshell. It took me some years to have what I need to begin anything. Because I was like, we did planning to make videos, but I wanted to provide something that would be reminding me of.
Well, screw it. I'm going to have to do another stream after this.
Because those things feel like old school entertainment to me, you know?
So I want to talk about cartoon VTubers, and I also want to react to the fighting game community. Reaction. Dude, a bunch of guest characters being in the fighting games too funny.
Basically, right?
Nostalgia, and the fact I wanted to bring some of that sweet, precious energy back into being alive recently in this year. So that's when I was able to get a video editor of mine, which, by the way, I freaking love the guy. He's gonna get a whole computer to work on as well. Yeah. That guy was doing edits on his phone for my videos, and it looks so good.
And the best part is, your editor is the exact same as my editor.
Yes.
Yikes! At least they're honest.
That is actually pretty correct. We have the same guy. We have
Same
the
guy.
Funtime is the best.
same guy. And here's the thing. Uh, if any of you guys from the chat will be ever interested in getting his services of editing, just ask one of us because he
Yeah.
actually needs some more things to.
Please, I don't get paid for it.
To do it.
He's like, and he has been trying to get a job properly, like full on job. He is working on his resume, I'm pretty sure. His not resume, his what do you call it,
He has a
portfolio.
job, yeah.
He has a job, like a summer job. But I'm just excited for his PC right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Me too. He deserves it like so much. That guy has always made my day better. He is so easy to be understood. He has common sense. He has amazing common sense. Which means I hope he'll be getting PCVR very soon. I really hope for that.
Same. I said the same thing to him a few days ago. I was like,
Holy crap!
I cannot wait for you to be on PCVR. That'd be amazing. What are you doing?
That will be obviously amazing.
Oh, I was just checking. Like, holy crap! Someone typed a long wall of text. Like, oh, whoa! Like,
Hey, yo.
Hang on, I'm ordered the WhatsApp voice from me.
Your auto's loading. It's on 90% right now. Why the music keep stopping? What's wrong with the music?
Oh,
What's it? What's wrong with you?
you need better internet connection.
No, my internet connection is fine. Because I'm using Spotify on Chrome. Sometimes Chrome goes, oops, there was a problem loading this page. And I'm like, bro.
this is.
I'm like, bro, you were working just fine.
Let me even see me.
No, I can see you. I can see you. Everything's well. Yeah, I can see you now. Yeah,
Here's the thing. I was under the table and I felt like, hello, how are you? I'm under the water. Please help me.
Wait, were you doing an impression? Or was that the whole video? Was that the video?
Oh,
I have a soundboard. I
Wow.
can just use random noises anytime I want.
Use Firefox? I'm using Firefox, fun fact. Actually, I'm using Firefox.
Oh, you're using Firefox. You son of a gun.
Okay, Google actually flagged me for something that I didn't do, and then it deleted my account. But you probably guys remember that my YouTube went down. I had to make a new YouTube. Yeah. So I'm boycotting Google right now. I'm like on the way, and like I'm not doing most of the services. So I started using Firefox, and I'm using DuckDuckGo besides Google.
yeah,
Google,
Spurking was good,
I
but
did some research on Google. Google uses your search
Should've-
history.
I should have
Google
eaten
uses
this.
your emails that you send,
And then it will
and
search.
like the website you visit, feed it to AI, which is messed up because I don't want my search history being used. So I was like, no, I'm not using Google. No, no, thank you.
That's AI for you. Ba da da da.
Trying to use the stuff around the internet to provide the advices with the AI wise, because they
Yeah.
will often take it from Reddit, which will be like false facts, and to convert it to AI real advices, which was causing some real issues upon that.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was quite messed up. I think it still
Yeah,
goes on. I think it still
When you
happens to this
search,
day.
when you search, you can see the little AI thingy on the prompt thingy on the top. That gives
It's
you
gonna
the
get your
results.
information regardless of what settings that you put it under.
You should try
Take it from me.
You should try to eat pizza with super goo.
Oh no! Don't do that, Chad. Don't do that. It didn't look so good. How was your experience being in the furry fandom?
One word for you. Addicting.
Yeah, addicting.
Well, that's good.
But like, do you think that being in the furry fandom has changed you in a way that you actually like a positive change?
Came back to the Perfect question.
Yeah.
Also, my phone's about to
Yeah,
die,
you
so
should be
head on
probably
over to my
have a better
YouTube if you want
understanding
to
of how
watch me
everything
react to
go
this. If
along the
not, then
words.
stay tuned
As
for my.
this
Oh,
thing is,
bye bye.
not changing to a different, slightly different person while still having my core and my soul, which I do not
There
want
you
to
go.
change how I am in that regard.
Cool.
I always want to be a good person in my soul, and no matter how powerful I am, I do not wish to be arrogant or abuse the powers we working hard to receive
Yeah.
as a reputation. I do not want to abuse any of that. So I'm doing everything I can in my power to be the best version of myself. And the following fandom, and because it's addictive, and this makes so many wonderful people you can meet if you know what you to search for. It can make everything more.
If you want to know my thoughts on the furry fandom, well, check out my last live stream.
Getting into this interesting path that I had this opportunity to try it because it has opened more opportunities, more ways to get entertained and get to be smarter. You know, get it to know more about life. You could say.
Yeah.
That's what's the best thing to say
Yeah.
because it's true.
Did you know that a lot of the things furries have done, like a lot of things that people usually use, is by a furry. Lethal Company was by a furry. The ad that you used for me to throw stuff, right? The bones, bones, that was made by a furry.
Of course. That's why I laugh at these cartoon VTubers and human VTubers that are like, oh, I like furries. Yeah, furries are the ones that make this stuff for you. You're welcome.
Speak of that, okay.
Be humble. Sit down.
Let me look at how many people there are in my screen right now.
This is why anti-furries and anti-bronies don't make any sense. Their mere existence makes no sense.
Exactly. Let me look at my 6 people right now. At the moment, there are 6 people.
I mean,
That's still a lot, and those 6 people can share that very stream, and then before you know it, you'll have 200 people.
Chat, throw the bones at me. You have no
6 people, 1 person shares it, you get rated. So careful, just saying. If you want more people, you will. Because listen, 6 people, 80 views going on 100 views. Don't let the numbers fool you. 6 people, 100 lurkers.
You need more fucking senses. You should get hit by it. You should say, ow, ow, ow. It's too many bones.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Ow, 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 ow.
Also, it's 7:32.
Suffer. You have to suffer now.
Who is this throwing stuff at me? Ow.
Be right back again.
Everybody's throwing frosty stuff at me. There's 10 people now. For you. Do know. Can you hear the music?
Great, more.
Can you guys hear the music? Look at the music, so you guys can hear. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Let's switch.
More. We keep
Yeah.
more questions, dang it.
But yeah. I want you to just like explain your entire experience with the furry fandom in one word. Besides being addicted.
You almost got me. Entertaining. Yes, entertaining.
Entertaining. So how? Low battery 10%, my iPad, my
That's why there's a word for it. Charging. Go and charge.
Yeah, good charge.
You goober. Good charge, you goober. My good.
Yeah. Fun fact for all, everybody over here, Benny was the first person who I met whose meetups I really liked, and I met a lot of friends on his meetups, which actually got me to play more VR chat and be able to do all of this stuff. Fun fact for him. So how did you get into doing meetups?
Aww. Huh? Like me?
Yeah, how did you like start doing meetups? Well, how did you jump from being a furry in VR chat, having some fun, making some avatars, to doing meetups and everything?
Can I be honest with you in that category?
Yeah, yeah.
I am not playing anything. I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean?
It's
Shoot.
because every single day, yeah, almost every single day, I can get any fun spots I can make. Like either McDonald's, either a beach walk, either something with beautiful stars and cosmos and space.
Yeah.
And I can get up to 15 people coming to me in half an hour more or less to straight up joining me to me like that.
So you don't.
It happens very often.
So basically, you didn't start off by just like deciding that you're gonna do meetups. You were like, well, let's make a friends plus and stay so that everybody join.
It just
How do you-
happens.
How do you make so many friends? Like, say that you've been in VRC for like 3 years. Well, that is a really long time. Oh my god, I can't wrap my head around the fact that 3 years is a long time.
Dude,
Three
I can
old-
tell you something, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you something. So, 4 years in the have a VR chat? Nah. Let me just say, 8,800 hours of VR chat.
So wait, did you start VR chat after you got your first headset, or did you just start off like on PC? I wanted to ask you this question a while ago, but chat kept distracting me with their questions. Yes, it's all your fault.
Damn.
Just blaming them. But yeah.
Of course. Your fault! There's no design, your fault!
It's all your fault.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So, basically, what was the question again? I forgot.
The question was, did you start playing VRC before you got a headset or after you got a headset?
Oh. I started as a PC only for 1 year and few months because I couldn't afford a VR, right? I was not rich whatsoever. So, after I was already getting a reputation with my party hobbies and meeting new people, they started to want a commission from me. So, pretty much what I've been planning it. So I was deciding to get my own credit card as I was already like 20 something years old. Basically, I was able to get it. I was able to have my own PayPal. And I started to get paid in quite nice amounts, just enough to afford my own VR. Oculus Quest 2, it happened. I was getting my own Oculus Quest 2 after 1 year, few months of VR chat. And you can say everything got straight up crazy after that. Everything has changed to a more impressive way. Addicting. I like this too much. You could say.
VR chat is very, very addicting. The amount of beautiful words it has, the amount of people it has, the experience itself. It's an experience that you need to have. Especially with the furry community now growing more and more in VRC, a lot more happening with the furry community. Virality happened a few times actually, not even once. Did you go to Virality? Did you manage to go to Virality?
Yes, the most biggest furry event in the whole VR chat, Virality.
Yeah.
Let's see, I've been to the Virality Legends, which was with the superheroes and villains. That was one of the best actually. Then I was seeing for the Aqua, for the Festival, for the Numa, and for the Umbra, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was into all of those. No, there were more. Like, you know, there were way more events of those, but those are the ones I was participating myself in because people were actually paying for the ticket.
Oh,
Hey,
that's really
I got
amazing.
paid to join in.
You got paid to join. Did you meet any creators over there? How was the experience? I've actually never been there myself.
Oh, you haven't been there? It's a big event, lasts a couple entire days for paying one-time ticket, and you can also get badge assets that you can download for putting in your own Unity. You can have your own custom badge with your name and stuff and such.
Yeah.
And tournaments. You can have like DJ parties. You can have some games to play. You can meet famous people. You can test new avatars to release that were made from scratch, and you can see how it feels like and stuff like that, like a beta, like a samples, which is pretty interesting. And also, you gotta suffer a lot in the nag most of the time, because lots of people joining in. It's not always gonna be optimized, unfortunately. So you can expect some technical difficulties. Pretty much.
Yeah, sometimes there's a lot of that.
You can definitely meet lots of great people. They are actually very interesting feel that keep the anxiety away, stop giving a freak about it, and just say, "Hi, nice to meet you. I am existing. How are you?" And that's how I get new friends.
Yeah,
I get friends with the
I like that furries. More furries that I've met, like. Most of the furries that I've met are like very chill people. Most of the furries are very chill people. You can just go to them, you can go, hi, and they're like, oh hey, how are you? You exist? I also exist. Let's be friends. It's very fun, it's very nice.
Hi, how are you? I'm gonna boop you. I'm gonna boop you back. I just had a wonderful conversation with a friend.
And then you become friends, that's basically it. And that interaction, I swear to God, is enough to get someone out of their shell of being an introvert. Because a lot of introverts think it's so difficult to interact with others and how much they have to do and stuff. But when they like go to a furry meetup area, this guy was also an introvert. You go to someone, you just boop them, you're like, hey, and they're like, oh, you're a very nice person, I'm gonna friend you, and then they're like, oh, okay. That's how easy it is to communicate with people. And the more you do it, the more easy it gets for you, and then the more you get out. Yeah.
So that's how you got the boyfriend, I see.
I met him on your meetup. I met this person on your meetup. The beach one. One of the beach ones that you did. He was right across the coastline. I went to him and I said, hey, you're being very quiet. What you doing over here? And then he started typing, and then we exchanged discords, and then yeah, that's how it went. Don't lie. What do you mean don't lie?
My goodness.
That's literally how it went. You had a white avatar. You had the pointless avatar, which I couldn't see because I was on quest. You took to me and said sorry because you said something mean to me. Oh yeah. I was talking to someone else because I'm a very loud person. I was talking to someone else, and there was Luxor over there. So I was talking to people, and I was like saying like, yeah, furries are like this and that, and that. We're communicating, and then I said like, I was showing an example, so I pointed at Luxor and said, you, shut up and stuff to him, and I didn't realize that Luxor could actually hear me, and Luxor got hurt. So I came to him and I was like, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be mean. And it got hurt, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I said sorry to him. Like, sorry, I can be a little insensitive sometimes. I didn't mean it. I was just joking around.
Hey,
And
look,
then-
so they really meant that they wanted the things to get better and such, and now you actually got into a relationship. Maybe it hurt a little bit, but it has rewarded you with some true love. I think this is actually worth it.
Then we,
It's my point of view.
yeah. And then we got on Discord. We were talking about like stuff. I understand like 40% of what you said. Yeah, you gotta get used to the accent.
You have to be my translator. You have to be my translator.
Yeah, even like Luxor's voice, I have to get a little used to it. But once you get used to it, it's very easy to understand. What did you say? I actually like went through this side, came out of this here. I kind of forgot. What were you saying?
I was letting them know that maybe they got a little bit hurt because you accidentally mean, but they got rewarded with some true love, and I believe that's actually worth it.
Did you understand that, or should I explain it to you what he said? Aw, see, he understands. You got it. Well, see, it's not hard to understand sometimes.
Now I get it. Yeah,
Like,
more questions. They be
More
waiting.
questions,
They be waiting.
but yeah, me and him got like on Discord. We talked, and then I can finally, yeah, you can go ask, and then we started talking to each other, and then at some point, Luxo was like, "Hey, I kind of like you," and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't like you back." He came to me. He said,
"Do it now. Let's do it."
I've been waiting for questions. Tell me. Put in the chat so I can see it. I'm going through chat. Also, Dragon asked the question that I forgot
If you
to.
announce meetup, people say they're gonna show up, but no one shows up. How would you feel?
That's a great question.
I'll be most probably I'll be asking them if they're alright, if everything's okay, and if they're like too busy or if something personal happened, I'll just say okay and then move on, I guess. Because
That's
there's
good.
no point for me to go dramatic about it. We all have lives.
Yeah, that's
Well,
very, very
nice.
good. That's a very, very good thing. Because a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think like, oh my god, they didn't show up, they hate me, oh my god. And the other person is like, bro, I'm asleep. It's 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make a wuss about it. I'm not a drama queen.
Don't make
Jesus
a,
Christ,
don't
how
make
nice,
a
yeah.
fuss. Don't need to make a fuss about it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
Dragon wants to ask, what's your favorite music?
It's common sense.
Oh.
What's your favorite
Funk.
music?
I need to funk.
Funk! Let's
I need to
go.
funk.
Funk does hit really hard. Funk hits really hard.
It always does. I miss that shit every day. I'm not even joking with you.
It's cute when you're a grumpy gremlin, cutie. But funk is amazing. Funk is awesome.
Nice.
I was gonna play some rock music and I was like,
Such
oh
energy.
yeah, let's just have some rock music in the background. And then I was like, nah, let's just have a casual like lo-fi going back and went back to my screen.
I want to say something, but I cannot say it in the chat. I cannot say. I was about to say something for watching Banjo, but I will say it for next time.
Say it. I don't care. It's fine, say it.
48. Okay.
Yes, like, so about funk. This is
Do,
gonna
do,
be the
do,
best
do,
thing to
do,
say.
do.
Just like when
Okay,
Martin Luther
30
says,
minutes, that's
"We
cool.
believe in human rights."
I mean, human rights.
Actually, I had to make it better.
I don't believe in human rights.
That's not Badger. That's not Russian Badger. Communism was actually really tight.
No, it was like,
Communism is actually kind of tight.
Yeah, there you go. Just a pose. I'm posing for the camera. It looks so hard. My favorite video.
that's my favorite type of music. That's my favorite type of music right there.
Same type of music. Pause.
Like,
What's your
that
favorite?
is my favorite type of music.
what's the
Oh.
song that got you out of your roughest time? What's the song that you go to whenever you feel like you're way down and you wanna move on?
Down.
Down, down over here?
Let's see. Going down. Going nowhere. Down.
This is
Doesn't be nowhere. Doesn't be nowhere.
This is what kind of being down? Like when you feel like not that kind of down.
When you feel like shit. When
You feel like
When
shit.
you feel like shit.
Feel like shit. Nobody getting down on someone. There's a different
We're
type
gonna
of
break
music.
it down.
Oh.
We're gonna break it down, okay? We're gonna break it down.
Oh.
Amaze.
What kind of music? I feel.
When I feel like shit, I don't know what I need. Do I want
That's.
when I need mental support? Oh, which one is
Huh?
it? Which one is it?
Wait.
I don't know, like what kind of like what music like brightens you up? What and how does it brighten you up? Have you by Sandra? What about it kind of brings you out and helps you feel better? Yes.
To me, it's a hard thing to answer because I have like way too many songs. I need to set up like. Let me just say.
Pretty nice interview, I will say. So myself.
Pretty much.
Ah.
Start strapping all the music names. It's right the first song. Now I need to
You said
listen to
one.
them.
You said one.
Yeah, but you said like
one
you
song,
can
though.
decide. But no, that's a really good
I
music.
can't decide. Rap music from Eminem. Rap music from Eminem.
Rap music for Eminem. Eminem slaps. I swear to God, Eminem slaps.
It's the OG songs, man. The OG songs never gets out of me.
Rap God and
It's
everything.
one of the best.
I
Rap
God.
God.
What's the song? When I'm gone to carry on without me trust. Every time I hear the sound of your voice, just know that I'm looking down, you're smiling. You're in the swing of things, so baby, don't feel my pain, just smile back.
Mostly just music without words to calm me down. Not is a picture or not people something calm me.
Oh, that's actually nice. Like lo-fi? Lo-fi could be one of them. Mia plays rock music. Rock music on my ears. I love that, I don't know why.
Hey, more questions. Wait, people want to know. Let's give them now. They're asking you.
Let's see. Oh yes. You ask more questions. Chad, fill the chat with questions.
Come on.
But yeah, one question I do want to ask you one question. Very controversial. One person I asked gave the worst answer, and I swear to God, I have blocked him on every website, and I'm never gonna have to ask him. I'm kidding. And the next day I had it on screen. On stream.
I'm sorry, what?
Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no? It's a very weighty question. Jan wants to know.
Do I specifically need to say yes or no? Do I specifically need to say with one word to answer it? Or,
No. Say whatever you like. Say whatever you like. You gotta express the awareness.
No. I would just say I tried it, okay? I tried it, not for me. I did
Not for you.
tried it, not for me. I cannot stand it. I tried, so do not judge me for that. We are having our personal preferences what we're going to eat. I'm not gonna judge you if you put pineapple. Do not judge me if I do not put pineapple. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Lookie's interview, which I have on YouTube. By the way, go check out my YouTube. It's Top Up Alex. No wait, it's Space Pop Alex. Go look at my YouTube. It's linked down there somewhere. Go find it. I don't know. It's somewhere down there. Or like, if this goes on YouTube, yeah, it's not in the description. It's in the description, or it's in the about me section of Twitch. If you scroll down, you see a lot of banners and stuff. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Go find it. Okay, go find it. I don't know where it is. I don't know. It's somewhere.
More, tell me more, ask more. More.
I've noticed that all of. I'm gonna just say this out of my head. Every single avatar I am seeing right now has the blue and green texture on it, but every single time it's different. Do you have a persona of your own, or do you just like have a color set that you apply to every avatar? Sure.
I have my OC already, and it's basically the fact that most of my army is not supposed to person. They need to be orange.
Yeah, I see that.
Boo, you said boo. What do you see boo?
I don't know.
You said blue and green. You did say blue and green.
Blue and green,
How dare you?
orange and green. I swear to God. I am a little colorblind, okay? But I'm not that colorblind.
For the second I thought you colorblind. For a second I thought you be colorblind, my good sir. Jeez.
During fun time. So would that mean that they will smell like lime or collard greens? Or just greens in
I don't
general?
think I'm okay. I don't think I'm okay.
Hey, by the way, this is my son, by the way, my OC.
So this is your OC, but like the other one has more green in it.
It's called variation, cause I can you can have like you can technically make every single one of your armies to have exactly the same colors, exactly the same patterns, but wouldn't that be kind of boring after a while?
That's true. That's true.
Very true. Very
That's a
true.
very good point. It's a very, very good point. I want to ask you a.
But
I'm
some
the
people
only.
prefer that. Let me just say. Let me just say one thing. Some people prefer it that way to have more of the same things, and it's not. There's not to judge. There's nothing to judge about.
Everybody has their own
with a
taste.
hot Cheeto named Mr. Pyro VR.
Yeah. I'm the only one purple here. Yeah, but like I'm blue. He's orange and green. I said that right, and you're purple. So all of us have a different thing. And the fun fact about this is that all of us have a very strong accent. All of us have a very strong accent. That's the fun fact about this interview.
My accent is a mystery, sir.
You're from, I forgot where you're from. You're from Roman. You're Roman. You're from Romania. Romania. He is from Poland. I'm from Pakistan. All of us have very strong accents. I think many have at least understandable, yeah. But bro! No, I just understood what he said. No, he's understandable. What do you mean? I understand him perfectly. I understand him perfectly. 5 mangoes? What?
Yeah.
Dragon, I hate the fact that you have a pizza.
I feel so offended. I feel so offended. My goodness.
Oh my
gracious.
god. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. I would like to speak to your manager.
It was a
Stop
joke.
making sense. Come here.
I was sarcastic. I swear, I was sarcastic. I promise you.
Yeah, not a lot of people can read sarcasm these days.
Hey,
Grumpy Gremlin, come here.
I didn't mean any of that. I swear to you, it was all sarcastic because I like to joke around. I like to joke around it. I promise you.
That's a friend of fun time for over what,
He's a grumpy gremlin.
I'm a
3 years now?
I'm
I can confirm.
green name myself. So I get a bit crazy sometimes with that.
I'm the bratty
But
one
it
over
was
here.
sarcastic. Please do not be upset.
He's grumpy.
Do not
I'm
be
a
upset at
brat.
me, okay?
I am a brat.
I do not know
I
what
love,
that
like, just
means.
teasing around people.
I don't know what I am. Yeah, it happens.
Like if he's like,
he gets a huggy. I think he needs a huggy.
come here, let me hug you. He's like a little plushie. He's a plushie right now, and it's a plushie IRL. He's so soft IRL.
Now, next question, please. I'm getting entertained by this.
Yeah. The next question I want to ask is a little bit of a very, it's a little bit serious one. But the question is, what is the most hated part of the fandom for you? What is one part of the fandom that you dislike a lot?
Mm, I like that question.
Can I say 2 words? Well, 3 words.
Yeah. As many words as you want. Honestly.
Short put, toxicity and immaturity. To put it
Wait,
that way.
what was the first one? What was the first one?
Many toxicity
Toxicity,
and immaturity
maturity. Ah, okay.
and immaturity.
Hmm.
Immaturity. When
Immaturity.
you're not mature.
Hmm. Like
Basically,
when you're acting
yeah.
like a kid. Criminality.
Basically, to put it in a better way, toxicity. It's actually quite self-explanatory. If you're gonna be toxic to someone, then you better stay away from me because I don't want to deal with the drama or some troubles that can make your school act like that because you did it yourself.
Completely
I
understand.
do not want to deal with that. Exactly.
Exactly.
And immaturity wise, let's say you're somebody who's like 35 years old. Let's say you're someone like at that age, right? And I'm only 22, right? So I'm pretty much younger than the person.
Yeah.
And somehow, when I want to bring logic into an explanation, or that I want to help them with some emotional support, they'll be like, "What do you mean? I cannot do that. It's too much work." Or I'm like, "What do you mean? That's so much. It's like impossible. I cannot bother to try it."
Yeah. In my days, back in my days, I dislike. I do agree with you. Like some people, like at my age, I'm 17 right now. I'm gonna be 18 in a month. A lot of people, I tell a lot of people like, hey, you're always tired. You're always like this. You're always grumpy. You have depression. Change one thing about you. One simple thing.
That is one mature
Start sleeping
17-year-old.
That's it. Just sleep properly, sleep on time, wake up on time. That's it. And they're like, oh, I can't do that. That's too difficult. I can't do that. That's so hard. Oh my god. It's impossible. I'm like, what do you mean? Just sleep at 9, wake up at 6 and 7.
Most of the time it can be because of insomnia, and I know some people have that issue awareness.
Insomnia is
And
perfectly
it can
fine.
depend if you have. It can depend because you might need to have the right medicine or the right treatment for it because there has to be something that can help you
Yeah.
as a person. I'm pretty sure there should be something with that. I guess my point of view on this.
No, I agree on that. I agree
When
on
it
that.
comes to it can depend. It also can depend if you can afford it. Some things can be more expensive than others. I am not
No.
exactly sure.
Yeah. If someone says like they have their but hey, some biological fact teenagers and such, they have different sleep thingy, so they go sleep later because their body is ready at that time. No, sleeping late is fine. Like if you're sleeping at 1 or 2, I sleep at 1 or 2 sometimes, you know that, or 3. But I wake up at 7 every single morning.
Yeah.
That is very important. Let me tell you why. A lot of people don't understand why that's important. They say, "Oh my God, Alex, you don't understand my pain." Like, okay, first of all, if you have a disease, not a disease, a disorder, or like an issue, a serious issue like insomnia, that's a completely different story. If you have insomnia, I completely understand. Then I'm not gonna bother you about sleeping. I'm gonna tell you to do other activities, which are important. Like insomnia, for people who have insomnia, they're told to read books. Read books before you sleep. Drink some water. Have the right temperature of your room because these things can impact the way that you're sleeping. If it's too hot, too cold, you can't sleep. If your brain sometimes when you can't sleep for a few days, it makes this like very bad habit of going like, oh, this is my bed. I can't sleep on this. I don't like my bed. I have very bad memories of this bed, so I'm not gonna be able to sleep on this. So you have to change that. You have to sleep somewhere else. You have to change your mattress. You have to change a lot of stuff. Yeah. and you have to read books so your brain gets into that mindset that you need to sleep on your own. There's a lot of things that come into that effect,
Wait.
and if you have insomnia, tell me. That's a different thing. I'm gonna suggest different stuff.
Question. Does the evolve actually try to have something called feng shui?
Hmm?
Like a feng
Yeah,
shui?
you can get out of it eventually. What do you mean? Like this, let me wait, hold on. Also, mostly is that we can sleep 7 to 8 hours. That's perfectly fine. But sometimes they just require to wake up sooner. Teens kind of get hurt because they can't have 7 to 8 hours. I agree on that. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very important. And I don't like that school starts at 7:30 because then you can't get the amount of sleep that you want because teenagers like you said sleep late
Schools,
like 1
we know how
and
it
then you
is.
can't wake up on time and you don't get
We know how
proper
schools
8 hours of sleep. Yeah, I do agree on that.
schools. It's we all
Yeah.
know how schools can be.
There are two types of insomnia. There's two types of insomnia. There's a temporary insomnia, which can be cured, like I'm saying, like you need to have like proper medication and proper methods that you can adapt to actually get out of that phase. Yeah, teens mostly sleep past midnight and they require us to
Yeah.
wake up at 6 or something, leaving us 5 or 6 hours sleep. I agree on that. That's why I don't agree with the school time. So there's two types of insomnias. The other type of insomnia is permanent insomnia, which is basically the long-term insomnia that you can. Are you still there? Did you crash? No, you didn't crash. Okay, good. You stopped moving.
I'm alive.
So there's the permanent insomnia,
I'm alive.
which can't be cured by like these kind of things. You need medicine for that, and they mostly go for long-term, like the rest of your life or anything. Which I can't help with. If you have that, I'm gonna suggest different stuff and not like sleeping stuff, like having a better mindset and everything, and other stuff. One thing
Good
I cannot get a
advice.
lot of people
Very
that
good
I say
advice.
it's impossible for them.
I haven't been saying much because
Expression
I'm
on
just
camera for
in
me. Where's the
agreement.
camera? Camera's over there.
Hey, cameras. I see myself being special.
The dark face. Wait, can you do the thing where the gift that you did? I know a gift that you do when you do this. Fuck, and then you get back to normal. There you go. What happened? Rebooting himself. High school starts way too early.
Hi.
I agree on that. High school starts way too early.
Nice to see you.
And
Yeah.
that's not good.
Hey.
I agree on
Are
that.
there more questions? Are there more interesting questions?
I think that's everything, honestly. But wait, no. There's more. I have all of these questions I've written. I'm looking at them. The other question that I have is, what's something you do like about the fandom and you want to encourage and you want to expand? You want to tell everybody about the in chat that, hey, you're not a furry, but this is something that a furry community does, which is really amazing. Chat time. Like something that a lot of people like. If there's someone new to the fandom, what's something amazing with the fandom that you're gonna share with them? Mwah. You know?
Wait, but I am a furry already. How would I answer that?
No. If someone else, if I'm new to the furry fandom and I say, hey, I was looking into a furry community and I'm new and I want to get into this community and I'm scared, I'm nervous about it. So what's something that you would tell them that's amazing about the fandom so they have a better outlook?
I would simply just ask them a couple of questions and then have them do their research and then they make a decision for themselves. It will pretty much determine their maturity level.
And some truth about what's going on because it's not gonna be perfect. If let's say you're a new person, actually, Luxor, come closer to me. Oh, you're new here and you wanna be a furry. Alright, just to let you know, there are many possibilities. There are lots of species you can pick on. I can show you what you can be, and if you gotta be ready, just to let you know, not everybody is gonna agree with it, but that's when you gotta learn not to give a shit.
Yeah.
So to let you know, that's how you can become a furry. And this is a great person right here to understand as a very first time. You want to do it for the very first time, just this is what you should expect. It can be cute, it can be fluffy, it can be adorable, but there'll be some people who just like it, just don't give a shit. As long as you're not exaggerating and you can understand when to say, when to stop and when to assume it. Like a gremlin.
I agree with that.
Like a gremlin with standards. A gremlin with standards, there you go.
Teach them to set boundaries too as well.
I agree. So now, if Luxa were to ask you, what's something that you like about the fandom? Like, why should I join this? Like, what's the point of this? And like, what's the something that you really like about the fandom? What would you say to him? One of my friends gonna complain about birds and colors, and I don't give a shit. Exactly, that's what you do. I like your colors. Yeah.
Yeah. So that question alone, as I said previously in this interview, to summarize it, you can be more open to yourself. So you can be more open about yourself. You can have friends that can support you easier, like be more open-minded, pretty much.
Emotional support.
You can train yourself to be cute. Emotional support, yes. You can train yourself to be cuter. You can more fluffy, more unique. Because that's the best part about being a furry. You're being more unique, not just a human. You can be something different, not just a human all the time. We are humans everywhere all the time, so I guess to me it could get a bit annoying. That
huge fact.
It can be something different.
Now,
something different and cute. That is the main appearance.
But if there was something about the furry fandom that you could change, what would it be? How could you make the furry fandom a lot better? Because you gotta do that.
By making common sense, making more common sense.
Educate them about the pros and cons and let them know that there's good and bad in each fandom. But again, that's just me.
In this fandom, more. We don't have enough of it.
Yeah. I agree with that. There is a lack of common sense in the furry community.
Yes, unfortunately.
Nobody said
not enough common sense.
A lot of people, I guess that in a sense your common sense plays into this factor. I would say a lot less drama. We need a lot less drama. And I guess that's where the common
Been
sense
saying that for the longest.
Have common sense, don't start drama.
I agreed. I have seen many people trying to start it for no good reason. And I'm like, why? Why are you trying to harm people just because you're bored and you just want to get more attention? That is one of the most nameless excuses I have ever seen with my own eyes. So,
I agree with you.
Because they're bored and they want attention. That's honestly a sad excuse. It's not lame, it's sad.
Actually, that's the main element. That is the most important thing right there. Do I need to say anything else on that?
I don't think you need to. I think you amazingly summarized all of it. The common sense to not start useless stuff, common sense to be mature, common sense to not be a childish person, common sense to just not get mad at stupid stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Be more understandable. You can be childish. You can make cute noises. You can make cute noises and run around like a gremlin if you want to. That's always gonna be welcoming.
Very true. Very true.
Fun, energetic. That is the best kind of childish. It's always adorable and sweet to have it. But if you're gonna be childish and not understanding simple questions or getting upset over nothing important like a coward, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. I was just thinking about you from the description.
No, I'm describing you. Don't like.
No. The other one.
This is knitting in a genre point of view.
That's the cute one. Be cute. Be like be a nice little fun person. That's what he's like saying. That's what you're
You're
describing.
being pushy, so you're a good exception. You are pushy. You are
He's a
exception.
plushie.
But you get the idea now.
He is a plushie IRL
Yes.
as well. He is so soft. He is so soft. I want to squeeze him.
Who doesn't like a good plushie?
That I have zero issues with. I have no problems with that.
Squeeze
I
him.
hope that makes more sense now. I really hope. Guys,
You know that. Every point you bring up, you're like smashing it. You're 100% facts, just spitting facts right here. I agree with you on everything that you're saying. Because you're right.
we
You
need
say
more facts. We
need
need
more
more facts in
facts.
this community.
we need more facts in this community.
More fluffs to give and more
Yeah.
facts. Absolutely.
Shoot.
That's a great way to conclude that interview. It's true.
Well, yeah. What do you plan on doing with the not with the 45 now? What are you gonna plan? What are you planning to do in the future? Like future projects, future collaborations? Are you like planning to do anything different from you usually do?
Soon. The answer is soon.
Well, I have like okay. I'm not really the kind of person to always think about the future because most of the time I just go with the flow, which has led me to this state, as you can see. Because this was not,
Nothing
I was
wrong with
not
that.
planning all of this, but
Yeah.
I'm very happy that it happens, that I'm being respected and such as it is. Without abusing it, of course, as much as I can. So, when it comes to goals, most of the time what you expect, yes, I want to have a specific job, I want to get paid much more, I to get more financially stable and stuff like that. I think that's the most common answer. I mean, I believe.
Yeah.
Because if you gotta fantasize like, yeah, I want to win another way so I can live in a mansion. That is not really that realistic, let's face it. There's no point to go that far.
Yeah.
You can have
understand.
fantasies, but I mean, let's make it like but I'm more walking into it than just hoping it will just pop up. If that makes
Yeah.
more sense. You know? Like put in some effort.
Yeah. Yeah. My music stopped again. What's wrong with my music? Oh my god. But yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah. I think those are all the questions that I had actually. I don't think I have any other questions. I think that's the end of my list. Does anyone in the chat have any more questions, or are we gonna be calling that everything? Because I think that's everything that we can know about you, like from perspective of everything. Because like, how did you get your furry fandom? What kind of person you are? What do you do? What are your plans for the future? And what you've done already? You know, what is your mindset? What are your thoughts on certain stuff? You know, I think we covered a lot of it. I think we covered a lot of it, right?
How many people are
I
still
gotta
in?
take
How
it.
many people are still in?
I'm pretty sure like 3 or 4 again. Like 3 or 4.
That's still
It's
good.
like it's natural. It's normal.
It's good.
Because you get like up and down.
At least you got people. That's good.
Yeah.
You get like
Don't
10
worry
views
about
at
that.
point, and then you get like
Up and
15
down, up and
views. Then you
down.
got 1 view. You go 3 views. Yeah.
Up and down, up and
Up and
down,
down,
up
up
and
and
down,
down.
up and down.
You would have experience with that, wouldn't you? You would have
We
experience
all
with
had that
wouldn't you?
experience. It's just all about your connections.
I mean,
Once
we're the
you
bunny, but,
start connecting with bigger streamers, still, I don't know, you'll get like more viewers and stuff.
Yeah, we have 4 viewers right now. We have 4 viewers right now. But yeah, is there anything that you want to say before we end the stream? Before we end the interviews?
I have lots of questions, but
something that I want to say before
this was done 4 months ago, so this is like a live stream. I would definitely have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
We'll
Anything you
probably
want to
just
say?
condense it to 3.
Anything you want to say? Anything to chat you want to say? Anything
I'm
at
gonna
all?
give I'm gonna give 2 advices for the sake of our future as a humanity. Okay? This is what I'm gonna do. Number 1, live your life, fam. because there's like so much things we can do in just one life, and we do not get second chances in life. So we can
Agreed.
always just aim to be more positive and aim to be a better version of ourselves.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
what is gonna be number one.
Yeah,
That's my number one thing.
100% agreed.
And number two, don't be a dick.
Thank you.
Don't be a
Jello.
dick. Don't be a dick. On point and agreed.
Basically.
Facts.
On
Okay.
point.
Facts.
Just
That's very
live your
true.
life and don't be a dick.
Yeah.
That's simple as that.
You only get one life. Just be a good person and just, what did you say? Have some fun. Be a better person every single day. Improve yourself every day. Be a better version of yourself. Very, very good advice. That's actually better than what other people have said. I was reading Sparks. Sparks said, "Go follow me on Twitch. I'm this. I'm like, oh my god.
The heck?
It's like,
Bruh.
go
Okay,
follow me on
uh,
Twitch. I'm like, bro.
That is I'm not gonna judge it, but basically, if you manage to, as a person, as an individual, to be better at least 1% every single day, then you're already doing good progress, like really good progress, and you should be proud of yourself for that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say right there.
The entire ocean is made of tiny little droplets of water. Go just put one droplet at a time and it will make an ocean. Go one step at a time, just do little bit of changes every single day, and you're gonna see a lot of changes in the future. You don't need to change everything overnight, you can just go very, very slowly. Just take your time, be relaxed, and sail at your own sea, and don't be afraid to be who you are. I think that's the takeaway from all of this.
And don't be a dick.
And don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. I need that on my shirt. Don't be a dick. Live your life, fam. Don't be a dick.
It's good.
There you
It's very good.
There you go. You can't get more clear than that.
Hey, Jeremy.
I have a full-on design in my head now, like white shirt, black text, live your life, fam, and then in red, don't be a dick.
It's true.
So
Very, very true.
leave your
I'm gonna give my thoughts in just a moment. I'm just waiting.
Exactly. Yes. Dude, live your life, fam. At the back, don't be a dick. That's perfect.
There you go.
If I do a merch, I'm gonna do that.
That's right there.
If I ever do merch, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. That's such a good idea. Oh my god. But yeah.
Wow. I can be inspiration now. Imagine. That cannot be
Imagine.
me.
I will give you a shout out on Twitter.
Imagine.
Twitter, Twitch. Like, I've been thinking that for a while, but like, you don't stream on Twitch, do you?
He needs to.
I have my YouTube, and I
He needs to.
About a creator. I do not need a lot. I do not need a lot. If you can find my tweet, if you can find my YouTube, if you can find my YouTube, that's perfectly fine. That's.
I'm gonna put your
all I
YouTube
can
in
really
chat.
ask for.
I'm gonna put your YouTube in chat.
But my YouTube is my name. It's the same name as a VR chat. So yeah.
I'm gonna get a link. So because chat, I know chat is way too lazy to type anything.
Yeah, I have the same name as a VR chat, so this one.
EXP. Fun time EXP. There you go. Okay. There you go. That's your channel. I see you. Pop and take
Easy
that link.
peasy.
Easy peasy. Let me put that link over here. Go check
Easy peasy, no squeezy. What a classic.
fun time EXE. Let me type your name right. Oh my god, your name
Simple as that, really.
is so easy but so hard to type at the same time for some reason. There you go.
Do you need some
And
help, my good sir?
Thank you.
Do you need some extra bones? You need more nutrition from the bones, I can tell.
This is so many bones. It's Frosty's twice. Frosty's not here, but Frosty's like, in the sky somewhere throwing toys at me. Like he's just sitting somewhere above and just like throwing his toys at me. Frosty is like a TTS that I have on my stream that speaks whenever someone redeems him.
Yeah,
He's like a little puppy who's a very sus and
you're
stuff.
getting it.
But yeah, that I'm
Okay,
pretty
what's
sure
the
that.
chat? What's in the chat?
Yeah.
Is there something else in the chat?
No, I think that's everything. Good night, almost 5 of me. Yeah, good night, Dragon. Good night, Dragon. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna raid someone. Okay, I'm gonna raid someone. Let me raid. Where's the raid? Raid, come here. And let's raid someone. Dragon, can you wait for 5 minutes? Let me raid someone and then let me end the stream. And then fun time, me and Luxa will be on DRC just doing whatever we want, basically. Because I'm gonna be, I can be here for another hour before my headset dies. Then I have to shift to my Quest, my Quest standalone, because then I can have it on charge and just play it
Oh
like
boy, good thing I used a Pico 4 then.
that. But you have a Pico 4. Pico 4 is a very good one. Pico 4 is a good headset.
It's actually, it's better than Quest 2. I have the boat, so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's raid.
I'm happy.
Let's raid Crimson. Let's raid Crimson, because Crimson is someone I really like. He's a very big creator, Crimson the Fox, and I like his videos a lot. So go show him some attention. Go show him some love, and show this being some love as well, chat. Show this being some love. I want to see some love in the chat for this cute little boy right here. And as always, I think that's gonna be enough for me. The raid messages: we escaped Alex's basement as always. Let me go press the raid button. Bah! Everybody join the raid. Everybody join the raid stream. Let's go. We escaped Alex's basement. Because you guys are all in my basement. Base.
What is now? Baby, don't hurt
That's
me.
the raid message.
Don't
There you go.
hurt
Boom. It's in
me.
chat.
No more.
And we'll raid.
Okay, so there was a lot to pretty much unpack with that interview. I just want to go ahead and just first off say that my friend Funtime did a fantastic job. They were confident. They knew exactly what was expected of them, and they answered the questions perfectly. And I gotta say, for someone that's close to being 18, they have this intriguing format on how they do their interviews, which is honestly pretty, it's definitely out of the norm of what I'm used to. So I have to say that I really, really enjoyed, the format of how they done the interview and whatnot. Um, I just want to go over just a little bit of some of the questions that they've discussed and just pretty much give my thoughts on it. How would I introduce someone to the furry fandom? It's what I do with anybody, part of any fandom. I would tell them, here's your pros, here's your cons, here's a book that you need to read. You have to make the decision yourself. Because it's not fair for me to just tell people only the bad or only the good and then just have them feel like, oh, well, here you go. And so that way there's no surprises. They will know what's expected of them. I feel like anyone, of any age knows what goes on, they will be more expecting of what's going to happen. So if they ever are caught in a positive or negative experience, they will know how to deal with it appropriately versus someone just telling them everything. So, but that's just me. That's just how, my grandparents and my mother and father raised me. They raised me where I ask questions, I do my research, and they want me to be informed by giving me, all these pieces of information. Like my mother and my father, what they would do is they'll tell me, here's a book, read on it, and if you have any questions, let me know. Like they'll literally give me book after book after book until I understand, what I'm getting myself into. They'll tell me, watch this video, look up this article. And they'll tell me, before you make your decision, just do your research. That's the best advice I can give. Any issues with the furry fandom? I've already talked about that. So just check out my last live stream. Um, there were some other questions. Now I know I missed a few of them because I had to go check on my dog and get something to eat. But I think the other question that really struck me was it was about hmm, it was mostly the you know like the pros and cons of the furry fan. It was either that or it was something else. I can't remember which one it is, but it was what's that question? I think the question involves something about what is it that you don't like about it or the issues that you have with the furry fan. I can't remember the exact question. It's like so. But overall, good interview. I really enjoyed it. I was literally just finishing up my workout. Took a shower. I was eating my Impossible Whopper. So pretty nice. Um, I'm gonna probably just go ahead and end it here, and I'll be back, and we'll go ahead and I will pretty much, conclude my multi streams because I'm waiting for my phone to charge. So, take care, be safe, and go check out, you know, this lad and check out Fun Time. They're awesome individuals, and who knows, maybe you may see me, on the show one day. So, and if that day ever comes, I will be prepared. So, but anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go catch some Z's because I'm pretty tired. To be continued, and stay tuned as I talk about cartoon VTubers, and we're gonna react to the fight game community's reaction to City of the Wolves.